Let's call out what it is, the high-vis hypocrisy of politicians, the virtue signalling that they do, because nothing screams freedom, choice, aspiration and enterprise quite like a career Polly in a high-vis vest pretending she's ever worried about payroll tax, BAS deadlines or a customer ghosting them on their final payment. Under my leadership, she says, as if the coalition hasn't spent the last decade expanding government, bloating bureaucracy, and strangling Australian businesses in red tape so thick it could choke a fucking crocodile. They talk about getting out of the way, while standing on the shoulders of every small business owner buried under compliance, reporting, and regulation layered by, you guessed it, them. They created it. Freedom, you couldn't even go 5 kilometres out of your house without a note during their watch. Choice, try running a business when your every move needs a form, a licence and 3 fucking compliance officers nodding in triplicate. Aspiration, well they taxed the shit out of that somewhere around about 2019. Enterprise, that's actual code for good luck surviving the fucking paperwork, and yet there they are. Smiling in a warehouse like tourists at a fucking job site. Not a single callus, no steel dust, just photo op PPE and pre-polished boots. It's all theatre. They don't get out of the way, they just change the bloody script. And the stagehands, well, that's the rest of us. Trying to build, fix, make and grow something real while the political class tells us how free we are. We're free. The virtue signalling never stops. And then you get the red dot on the forehead. It's not symbolism, it's actually surrender. And it's not about faith, it's always about votes. Because when a politician bows down before a foreign ideology that literally enshrines a caste system, a hierarchy that locks millions of humans into generational poverty and humiliation, what she's really worshipping is fucking power. This isn't respect for culture, it's the commodification of culture for political gain. You can't stand for equality at home while genuflecting to a system built on inequality abroad. That red dot is a mark of submission, not spirituality. It says, I will say or wear anything if it gets me one more seat, one more vote and one more headline, one more applause from that useful idiot. Meanwhile, the Australians she's meant to represent are scraping by under the same globalist machine that she props up. The worker in Hy-Vis, the builder, the small business owner, they're invisible to her. But a photo op with a caste hierarchy, that's fucking sacred. The red dot of shame is a reminder. When leaders stop believing in our nation, they start kneeling to everyone else's.